Yes, the NRL Grand Final is just hours away. And as we mentioned, 18-12 for the NRLW, with the Titans leading against the Knights as we speak. But the Broncos and the Panthers are preparing to do a battle. Joining me from Accor Stadium is Fox Sports News reporter Eloise Sawyer. Eloise, what is the mood like where you are?
Yes, a very good evening to you, Janie. Well, the mood is vibrant, alive and electric, as you would expect for an NRL Grand Final. It's been hot all afternoon, as you mentioned there, 36 degrees a little earlier, but there is a really nice cool breeze and it is starting to cool off now, which is great for spectators and also of course, great for the players this evening, including the Penrith Panthers and the Brisbane Broncos as they take centre stage. Can the Penrith Panthers achieve the three-peat, or will the Brisbane Broncos break that 17-year premiership drought? There's a number of young fans all gathered around. They've got signs, they've got flags, and I must say...
24, baby! We're winning the premiership, put your house on it!
It's been interesting seeing here this afternoon so many Broncos fans as opposed to a lot of Penrith fans. Maybe they're just keeping inside and staying cool until it's ready to game time coming up in just a couple of hours' time.
All right, well, yes, as you mentioned, the searing heat and that wind coming through today. We're keeping a close eye on the wind change, but it's certainly been playing a factor today, that heat.
Yeah, it has been playing a huge factor today. Obviously, there was the state championship and also to the NRLW that were out there in the middle of a course stadium in 36-degree heat. And there was, some sort of, not rule changes, but there was some measures that they took, that's the word I'm looking for, some measures that they took to be able to deal with that heat. Extra drink breaks for those players out there because they're not used to playing in this sort of weather. NRL is played throughout the winter time, also to the NRLW. It kicked off 9 weeks ago. So considerably a lot hotter for them to play in a grand final, so extra drink breaks and also to an extended halftime period, which is great for them. But tonight, for the main NRLW men's match, there won't be any sort of those measures taken because it will be a lot cooler by kickoff, Janie.
All right, now we're getting back to the game tonight, Eloise. The Panthers are set to play in their fourth straight grand final. The Broncos are back in their first decider. That's since 2015. So where do you think is the game today going to be won and lost?
Yeah, well, obviously Penrith, they've been here before. They've got the experience of players. I think 9 of their 1-17 this evening have played in a grand final before this evening. They've been here in 2020, 2021, 2022. As for the Brisbane Broncos, well, only 2 of their players, in Adam Reynolds and Kurt Capel, have played in a grand final before. So experience is huge in this sort of game on this big stage this evening. For Penrith Panthers, well, they're trying to achieve that three-peat, and they've played they've got a great defensive 1-17. They are known for their gritty type of football, for persevering through that 80 minutes and having that resolve to overcome any sort of setbacks throughout a game, whether they're trailing a team, they can stay in the fight. For the Brisbane Broncos, well, they've got attacking flair. They've got strike power across the park, the likes of Reece Walsh, Adam Reynolds and Ezra Mam in the halves. You've got Katoni Staggs. He's been in career best form this year. Also to the forwards of Flegler, Haas, also to Patrick Carrigan. So there's so many great storylines. Defence wins premierships. Whoever comes up on top of that this evening could lift the Proven Summons Trophy, or will it be attacking across the park for Reece Walsh? Will he become electric this evening? Well, time will tell. We're only moments away.
We sure are doing a great job there. Plenty of people behind you having a great time as well. Eloise Sawyer, thanks so much. Have a good evening.